they thus far? Because I know I am. And make sure to share this stream with your friends and family. And with that being said, enjoy the stream, everyone.
Mayweather. And after what happened a couple of weeks ago, the Big Show had his pride hurt. But coming up this week on Raw, a professional fighter will take on the Big Show. We'll see what the Big Show has for him. The Big Show is a little exhibition, so to speak, for Floyd Mayweather, perhaps. But tonight, it's Big Show in his first action in over a year. A 2-on-1 handicap matchup. I feel sorry for Garland and Ryan. Versus reward. Why would Floyd Mayweather risk his boxing career, hundreds of millions of dollars, to get into the ring with this man, watching what this man, the Big Show, is doing? Oh my God, to these two individuals. Well, I think it's all about the fact that he loves being an entertainer on the biggest stage, and WrestleMania is the biggest stage. It's interesting. I talked to a lot of WWE superstars at this press conference, and look at Big Show with a choke slam. Garland planted by the 7-foot, 535-pounder. Floyd dominating. I don't think Floyd Mayweather has a chance. Oh, wait a second. I don't think Floyd Mayweather has a chance. Oh, wait a second. Talk about body shot. Left and right. You saw the size of the Big Show's fist compared to the head of Floyd Mayweather. One shot by the Big Show could knock a man out.
What is going on, guys? It is WrestleMania here, back with some more news. Join us now as we look at the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know, including WWE cancelling more gimmick pay-per-views, Triple H has tested positive for COVID-19, Roman Reigns' next opponent, JBL returning to management. Next up, WWE cancelling gimmick pay-per-views. The topping today's news is a report that WWE plans on shaking up its premium live events in 2023. As reported yesterday, the WWE has apparently cancelled its Day 1 Premium Live event, leaving a 2-month gap between Survivor Series and the Royal Rumble. However, that may only be the beginning. Figure 4 Online's Brian Alvarez reported on his Twitter Super Followers account that the WWE is planning more intentional shows on possibly dumping one or more of its gimmick shows, such as Extreme Rules and Hell in a Cell. As we pointed out on our website article on the reasons behind Day 1's reported cancellation, Nick Khan has been working to strengthen the WWE's PLAs, making each one into a must-see event. This includes Khan working to turn more shows into stadium shows, and as we saw this year, at least one international show a year. The WWE's success with Clash at the Castle suggests the WWE has many markets to tap into for stadium shows. The WWE is likely thinking of opening up its creative options by dropping gimmick PLEs such as Extreme Rules and Hell in a Cell. As many fans and critics have noted over the past few years, Hell in a Cell has created difficulties for the WWE as the WWE books wrestlers in the cell with no rhyme or reason. Some feel the Hell in a Cell is a match that should be saved for the right occasion rather than making it mandatory for one PLE a year. A match like this should definitely be reserved for WrestleMania. Whilst this story should be taken as a rumor, it suggests the WWE is working hard to plan out its PLEs for 2023 and turn them into must-see events that fill up stadiums and take the WWE brand to new heights on a global scale. Next up, Roman Reigns' next opponents. But who is Roman Reigns going to defend the Undisputed Championship against following his defense at Crown Jewel against Logan Paul? Although fans know anything can happen in the WWE, consensus amongst fans and critics is that the Tribal Chief will remain undefeated when he walks into WrestleMania 39. Nonetheless, there are several months to go before the Showcase of the Immortals, which suggests Reigns will have at least one or two title defenses before then. Meltzer commented on who Reigns' next opponents might be. Since they've done Lesnar to death, rather stick with Riddle, who isn't pushed at top level anyway, even though he and Reigns did a great number, now gone past McIntyre and Fish, who exited AEW Carl Anderson's of Big Bucks Bonanza. All our fans have to wait and see if Bobby WWE dropped a teaser talk of the internet wrestling community as fans weigh in on what's next for Wyatt. The current belief is that there'll be some sort of faction associated with Bray, but fans are next up, Rhea Ripley cleared. That's great news for fans of the Nightmare as Rhea Ripley has been cleared to wrestle. Ripley worked a mixed tag match alongside Judgment Day partner Damian Priest. She let the world know about her return, tweeting photos from a recent live event along with this message. Well, Ripley has been out since June. As Comics.com's Matthew Orquilla noted, Ripley was injured back in June after a collision with the ropes bounced her knee into her face. She would end up having to get dental work done as a result, but she would reveal that the impact also caused a brain injury. Later would be reported that she was also wearing a heart monitor for a bit afterwards. This could open the door for several matchups, including Ripley versus Raw Women's Champion Bianca Belair and a grudge match with Beth Phoenix. Ripley undershot Belair but was forced out of the match after her injury. The Judgment Day would benefit from one of its members having a title, especially since titles are so hard to come by in the current era of unified tag and world championships. Likewise, fans know a confrontation between Ripley and Beth Phoenix is inevitable after Ripley laid the Glamazon out with a concerto at Extreme Rules. And finally, Rhea Ripley's next opponent decided. Now, in the meantime, it looks like Ripley could have a different opponent and a match contested in her old stomping grounds at NXT. If you've been following NXT or caught the 14th October edition of SmackDown, you know that Roxanne Perez showed up to select an opponent for her nemesis, Cora Jade, for the 18th October NXT Pick Your Poison match. There, Jade will face Perez's choice, Raquel Rodriguez, while Perez will face Jade's choice, who will be picked on tonight's Raw. This could be Rhea Ripley. If Ripley joins Rodriguez on NXT, it'll be the latest example of the WWE using main roster stars to add some star power to the Black and Gold brand and hopefully amp up the show's ratings. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments down below. I'll see you next time with some more wrestling.
If you're just joining us, welcome to Monday Night Raw. I'm Michael Cole alongside Corey Graves and Byron Saxton. Looks like Randy Orton has broken a sweat. He had to be prepared to take some damage tonight. Now Samoa Joe is keeping a very good tempo. Just as Sting feels some punishment on display.
Yeah. Clutch. I'm in the clutch, we in the clutch, it's even been clutch. You think that we suck, your dreams are the lucky shit that you saw, we turn out the way. Ooh, yeah, spit on my face is something to discuss because people talking the mess, but there's nothing to discuss. I'm just being honest, I'm keeping it buck.
We in the clutch!
What up, Clutch?
What?
What up, what up? What? Yeah, what's your big? What up?
And no one gets through there. Oh, stun gun. It's now suplex. Now Randy Orton seems to have worked the stick or two. Man, he's looking off his game now. Incoming. To the outside, who just took the referee's count. Look at Samoa Joe just messing with his opponent's head right now. It is just incredible. It's electric in this arena tonight. Randy Orton, no problem in getting out of that one. Back in from the floor. And Randy Orton just slips out towards the ring. Joe's going him up. Still the valley driver. Where do you go? Down to the face buster. Oh, the drop kick. Orton looking on his game right now. Piper has him hooked. And Slaughter suplex Orton. Look at the disdain in the eyes of the Viper. Oh, solid contact there. And no move against Joe.
The game was over, but it's only just begun. But it's only just begun. But it's only just begun. But it's only just begun.
Snap suplex. Out the elbow. Goodness, crushing it. Here, that cost him the match. the makings of a potentially very ugly handicap match. Look at this. Snap suplex. Man, they just landed it. Look at this. Ooh, nice. Struggling to get in the corner here. In off the tag.
Wanna talk my trust?
The arm is Tio. And now inside the ring. Shot. It's right in the face. Ripping in the eyes in the face. Yeah, here's Nikki Cross. With a neck breaker. Alexa was in off the tag.
We are in the class. Hey, yes, sir. We're going to visit the tell me. Pick one. Pick two. Oh, man. You guys, come on, man. Yeah, man. Y'all say we start this one out, man. It was surprising. Yeah. So, there it is. First, the money value, guys. Manscaped. It feels so perfect. A whole lot of stimulating. Wow, bro. That's how bro. That's what I made it to. Oh, damn, man. Oh, my God. Like in a truck.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. You guys want to talk about sports?
I can see you right there better than your mama's right there. Look at that. I just better than myself. Oh my God. Emotional.
No.
Hey, yo,
Trailer Park Boys, man.
This isn't going to be pretty.
Oh. I'm afraid to live.
whoa! Hey, yo!
Super duper pause, my guy. You make the sound effect at the end. You did add the little, I don't even want to do it. It's like, Okay. That's all I gotta say, bro. That's all I gotta say.
You know I fucking hate the care. Why the fuck you tell me? They don't need to fucking know. Fuck me. Piss me off. Look at my fucking.
Want a paper towel? You want 2 paper towels. You don't. Damn, bitch, you want the whole roll?
Oh, no. Facts. Hey, bro. Hey. Yes, that is the.
Oh,
that
bro,
was
that's
the
it.
thing.
That's it. That is the official noise. Put the tone on it.
Because
What you cheeky bastard!
I don't trust boys because if I'm not with the person 24/7, they will find someone else. And that's frustrating because, like, I'm a great girlfriend.
KFC tweeted, "I hear you, I see you, and I stand with you for Black History Month."
I know
The
damn
fact
well.
that this is packing more than you are, that's sad.
Yeah? The
Yeah.
fact that this peach background has more booty than you, that's insane, right? The fact that this
And
camera has more curves than you, and the fact that this, bro, that smells better than your coochie, but yours is like tuna.
Not intended man pussy. He wouldn't have made it look so much like a taco. Yes, sir!
Not a taco, bro. What is going on here? What the hell?
Oh, it's ramen noodles. I thought I was about to get fucked.
Here we go, folks, as we kick off this tag team match.
Last man standing. Shit. Yo, somebody. Oh, bro. Very wild.
Hey, babe. Did you know that a bull fucks 3,000 times a year? Why can't you do that?
Ask the bull if he fucks the same miserable cow every night.
Sensation.
Alright, I got it. One of y'all has the winning balloon, huh?
Nobody has the winning balloon. Abortion.
What's a Nicholas?
Oh, man. Jesus,
I knew this would happen. That's why I rub my nuts on the rim of the bottle.
So look, which
Oh!
Did you miss me?
alright, so look, would you rather have a thought daughter or a gay son?
I would have a thought.
Now, what if you walk in after a gay?
Did you miss me?
Alright, so look, would you rather have a thought daughter or a gay son?
I would have a thought.
Now, what if you walk in the house and a fight the whole football team fighting?
Have a little.
Condoms? Ha! There's the pussy.
Maybe if you got rid of that old BS haircut you get some bitches on your dick. Oh, better yet, maybe Tommy Charlie Hall the dumbass if she ever stopped fucking with that brain surgeon or whatever she fucking with.
Oh!
She was hotter back then.
What?
I don't shut up.
Oh! God damn it! Oh, come on, man!
John Cena normally comes out here with great confidence. Called a lot of his matches, and I don't know if I've ever seen this look in his eye. He knows how big this fight is.
And this is what John Cena's facing, guys, in the form of Lesnar. Man, his first Universal title reign lasted 504 days. A man who frankly does what he wants, when he wants.
Eat, sleep, conquer, repeat, Cole. John Cena's around to be the face of WWE. Brock Lesnar has no problem just beating people up and counting his money.
The block, and I can make your heart stop. You know that I am coming whether you're ready or not. I'm getting out of hand, taking it to the max. You wanna play the game? You better pay your tax. Yeah, I'm setting examples. You wanna fuck around? We'll take a sample. But before we get into it, I switch styles on you and leave your ass on the concrete. You say you know your stuff, but are you bad enough? You know that I won't stop. Cause we gonna wrap it up. Say wrap it up. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. Quit talking like you got it control it when you're out there. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. We gonna wrap it up. Let's see what you can do if you make the time. It takes a long time. You gotta stay on your grind, and if you can't make a move, you're no friend of mine. Cause it's a dog-eat-dog world, and that's that. And I can open bottle of coke, you're just too fast. Come on, let me see you bust the stump, you little run. Slip it to me with that boy you got fun. This something you're forgetting. I got that lethal weapon, and if I gotta pull the trigger, boy, you'll be regretting. Yeah, you think you're tough. It's gonna get real rough. Somebody call the cops. Cause we gonna wrap it up. Say wrap it up. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. Quit talking like you got it control it when you're out there. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. Say wrap it up. Let's see what you can do if you make the cut. We gonna wrap it up. Yeah. Wrap it up. Come on. Wrap it up. Gonna wrap it up. Quit talking like you got it control it when you're out there. Wrap it up. Yeah. Wrap it up. Put your niggas in the middle. Wrap it up. Let's see what you can do if you make the cut.
And a speedy kick out by Brock Lesnar.
Oh, that's some bullshit. Yeah, move, damn it.
Oh, wait.
Oh, I'm kidding. Finish her here.
What did Mehmet Oz do when the Supreme Court voted to strip away abortion rights? Celebrate. And he said abortion at any stage of pregnancy is a murder. It's time to elect John Fetterman, who will stand up for women and make sure the government doesn't control our bodies.
Let's have a little talk, one veteran to another. You've been around, you know the ropes, you've seen it all.
In the year since WCW was officially bought out by Vince McMahon in 2001, it's been easy to simply look back and laugh at some of the ridiculousness that went on during the company's final few years. Judy Bagwell on a forklift, the Viagra on a pole contest, and a tag battle over a record contract, just to name a few. PW Nitro being a fantastic. To have been comparable Two great rivals get one more match. It may not have been comparable to their Clash of the Champions 88 or Starrcade 89 matches, but that didn't stop Sting and Flair's battle on the final ever episode of WCW Nitro being a fantastic moment in pro wrestling history. Flair had been pivotal in getting Sting to that next level and to becoming a true main event. Bill Goldberg has never been known to be the best in the ring. To the man's credit, he was never particularly positioned to have lengthy back and forths, and the formula of Goldberg running through an opponent in mere minutes was one of the most successful things that WCW ever did. When it comes to the genuinely great Goldberg matches, though, only a handful really stand out. DDP at Halloween Havoc 98 was one, Bret Hart at Starrcade 99 was another, but the greatest match of Goldberg's career came at Full Brawl 2000, where Bill matched up against Scott Steiner in a no DQ contest. Despite the groaning, part of one of the greatest tag teams in the history of the wrestling business. It was in 1998, however, that the split became official when Scott laid out Rick and joined the NWO. From there, Scott dyed his hair, changed his gear, started wearing a chainmail headpiece, and took on the glorious nicknames of Big Papa Pump, Big Bad Booty Daddy, and later Freakzilla. By the turn of the millennium, Steiner was right up there as one of the best all-round heels in the game. Scott Steiner with a live mic was always a dangerous time, but he could also still go in the ring, and the Steiner recliner was a dominant submission move. As the cocky prick who could legitimately beat your ass for a work or a shoot, Scott Steiner was pitch perfect. Number 7, Mean Gene doesn't give a damn. Mean Gene Okerlund made a name for himself as a no-nonsense interviewer with a ridiculous quick wit and an unmatched ability to think on his feet, but the dying days of WCW saw Gene's no-nonsense approach amped up to 11. From watching him during that last year or two of WCW, it was clear that Okerlund was well aware that the company was dying a death and that he was more than happy to say and do what he wanted. And for the watching audience, it was great. Gene was clearly at the F it all stage by that final year, and he wouldn't hold back in throwing shade a wrestler's way. In particular, Mean Gene seemed to reserve a special sense of disdain for the likes of Jeff Jarrett and the Mike Sanders-led Natural Born Thrillers stable. Gene Okerlund had gone from firm, unfazed interviewer to the savage who relished any opportunity to lay a verbal beatdown on the heels of the day. It was Mean Gene Okerlund, just not quite as we come to know him over the previous 2 decades. Number 6, a new emphasis on young talent. Stars like Jericho, Benoit, Guerrero, and even the Big Show all jumped ship to the then WWF after becoming disillusioned with WCW's insistence on continuously spotlighting the same old faces. For 2000 and 2001, though, we saw WCW making a conscious effort to highlight fresh talent on its programming. Whether that was looking from within with someone like Booker T or Billy Kidman, looking at another promotion with someone like Lance Storm, or looking at WCW's power plant facility for Chuck Palumbo, Mark Jindrak, and Sean Stasiak. WCW finally got its foot out of its ass to try and create new stars in its twilight year, even if it was ultimately too late to save the sinking ship. Number 5, the Cruiserweights tearing it up. Of course, part of what made WCW so great during the company's dominant period of the Monday Night Wars was in how it shone a spotlight on some of the most exciting cruiserweight talents from across the globe. And in that final year of WCW, the promotion was still ridiculously entertaining when it came to the in-ring antics of their smaller stars. 3 Count and the Young Dragons put on a series of brilliant, high-energy, high-impact contests, and Rey Mysterio, Chavo Guerrero Jr., Kid Romeo, and more all made the most of their minutes on screen. We probably could have done without the belts, but the Cruiserweights as a collective remained one of the bright spots of a murky final year for WCW. Number 4, the infamous Bash at the Beach promo. It was chaotic, it was crazy, it was prime latter-day WCW, but Vince Russo's work shoot promo for 2000's Bash at the Beach pay-per-view was bonkers and got the wrestling world talking. Just for the sheer insanity of seeing Russo firing off on one of the biggest names in the history of the business live on pay-per-view, this moment deserves a mention on this list. Subsequent years have seen Russo and Hogan both detail how this work shoot was all part of some grand plan to bring in ratings, yet this all bizarrely backfired when Russo went off the unscripted script and Hogan filed a legitimate lawsuit against him and never appeared. Russo went off the unscripted script, and Hogan filed a legitimate lawsuit against him and never appeared on WCW television again. This was all just strangely surreal and a perfect example of the madness of WCW's last couple of years, yet it undoubtedly was massively entertaining. Number 3, that shocking simulcast. Even though it had been its own worst enemy at times, it was still a sad, sad day when World Championship Wrestling aired its final ever episode of Nitro. But while the final Nitro really was the end of an era, an end that would lead to Vince McMahon monopolising the industry for 2 decades, it also threw up the truly unthinkable visual of seeing Vince appearing live on WCW television. That Panama City held final Nitro left jaws agape when it opened with a promo from Vince McMahon. As Nitro and WWF Raw aired in simulcast fashion, WCW audiences were greeted by McMahon appearing live from the setting of that night's Raw. Considering the previous war between Vince McMahon's WWF and Ted Turner's WCW, that 26th of March 2001 night gave fans something they never thought they'd see. And the Panama City crowd would see Nitro closed out by Shane McMahon revealing that it was he, not his old man, who was now the kayfabe owner of WCW. Number 2, Booker T gets his due. As the decade rolled on, Booker went from one half of a legendary tag team to becoming a single star in his own right. The only problem was the former Harlem Heat member would have to navigate a minefield of poor booking and the god-awful decision-making to give him the G.I. Joe gimmick as part of the Misfits in Action stable. It took Hulk Hogan's infamous walkout at Bash at the Beach 2000 for Booker to finally get his chance to run with the ball. There, Booker T defeated Jeff Jarrett to become the new WCW World Champ. That was in the July of 2000, and Booker would go on to be positioned as one of WCW's top stars right through until the company was bought out by Vince McMahon in March 2001, to the point that the master of the Spinneroonie was the WCW World Heavyweight Champion when WCW first made its presence known on WWE TV. Number 1, Lance Storm. The hands-down greatest thing about WCW's final year? That's an easy answer. Lance Storm, period. Having departed ECW, Storm's WCW debut came on the 19th of June 2000 episode of Nitro. Barely a matter of weeks later, the Canadian grappler had amassed a ludicrous amount of championship gold and was one of the most prominent parts of WCW TV. During that time, the one-time thrill seeker picked up the United States title, the Cruiserweight title, and the Hardcore title, going on to rename the belts as the Canadian Heavyweight Championship, the 100 kg and under Championship, and the Saskatchewan Hardcore International title, respectively. Heading up Team Canada, Stormy got to mix it up at the top of the card as he had a couple of unsuccessful shots at the World Heavyweight Championship, at that point held by Booker T. Quite simply, you couldn't put on an episode of Latter-day Nitro or at times Thunder without seeing several segments centered around Lance Storm. One of the great what-ifs about WCW's dying days is whether or not Lance Storm would have been given the big gold if WCW had carried on. Given the trajectory of his WCW run, it seems like a no-brainer that Storm would have been the world champ sooner rather than later. Sadly, it wasn't to be. And that's the list. Let us know what you thought of this video down in the comments below. What do you think of WCW's final year and any moments that you enjoyed from it that we didn't include? Make sure you like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe and hit that notification.
How could you underestimate the man's resume with just about every accolade you can as a WWE competitor? Sheer genius or complete stupidity.
All right. Hey, Billy, and this is a request from Squidalla, and it was uploaded by Warning, this fucking video. Oh, sorry about that. I haven't worn that long time. Is that Stacey Keeler? What? I'm so sorry, folks. Woody loses his schmo. Holy fuck. Sorry, but this video can't be uploaded to YouTube. so it's a full unedited video. Alien Hero, finger top clutch. So y'all was watching this video, click on the link. Stop! So yeah. I did not say that. I haven't worn that long time. Oh, is that Stacy Keller? Full unedited video. Alien Hero, finger top.
Damn sneaky swerve. Got the whole place laughing at you. We put you on the ice like all. Started this shit on my baby. Niggas be hating, trying to build up my niggas. We want the smoke, put the 3 down with the scope, and then they come out with the bro. We want the smoke, till I hear head of a cold. I ain't up there with the home, pull up with the kind, you know that we buying it. What is your shit, nigga? Ron's very comfortable up there, prepares for his attack. And look at the racer, preparing for it. He's going to do a little damage before he gets break out. Definitely has his mark.
superstar who knows all about scratching and clawing to make her way to the top of the women's division and WWE. The never say die, never back down attitude of Becky Lynch may rub some the wrong way, but it's been an integral to her success in and out of the ring. I'm sitting right here. Well, I'm one of those people you're referring to. She's got a long way to go before she should be thinking of a pinfall victory here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be trying something new today. WWE hasn't done this yet, so we're going to do it ourselves. I put Dominic Mysterio of the Judgment Day in a rivalry with Rey Mysterio in WWE 2K22. I even put the Judgment Day in a faction together as you got Finn Balor, Dominic Mysterio, Damien Priest, Rhea Ripley, the whole 9 yards. We did everything. What we are going to be doing in today's episode is going to a month-long rivalry between Dominic Mysterio and
Smart attacker the arm.
I don't have a favorite scary movie.
Takedown. Fujiwara armbar.
Father Rey Mysterio to see what would happen if they were to do this in real life. I feel like they're hinting towards it, but it hasn't actually happened yet. And until that does happen, we're going to do it in 2K22. So that's what we're going to be doing. But one thing I need you guys to do is smash that like button before we get started, subscribe to the channel, make sure you more, and turn on notifications to stay up to date.
Hello.
This is something completely new for me.
And
so if you guys would like to see me do this more often,
yes,
or you have other suggestions for
I'm mostly the silent type.
There's 2 Rhea Ripleys in this alternate universe currently. She's going to be taking on Rhea Ripley.
Hello.
Finn Balor and Bayley Priest in the corner, so we'll see like that one. And we get for Victor. Cash is a victor now. Wow, Rhea Ripley needs to step it up. We're going to hop into the first match, which is Rey Mysterio versus Dominic Mysterio. It's a short rivalry, so it should just be a month long, which is going to take us to the payback preview, which I thought would be pretty fitting. So let's hop into it. Here we go. For other storylines. Oh shoot! Rey Mysterio making his entrance. Dominic Mysterio is going to interrupt him. Can you make it to him in time before Rey turns around? Oh, Mr. Come on, Dominic. Is he just going to stare at him now? Play underwear. Rey Mysterio trying to fight back. Right side. He would never put his hands on his son. And he might not be able to. If you have.
Could be nap time. She does break out of it, but has the damage been done? Wow, she turned that one around. Override suplex. Becky Lynch may be slowing some here. She still has a lot of time to recover, though.
Shit, why Squidward jumping off his ass? Sticking in Squidward's ass. No, stop that shit. Why Squidward jumping off the platform? Damn. It looks like a bowl of acid or something. Acid. Oh, that's just nasty. I'm gonna have to just use my dark power and fucking take these guys' souls. Oh, I don't want to see them get fucked. No, come bucket, really? You fucking serious? That's that shit. Man, what happened to you, Squidward? Why is he just saying that? Look at the fucking Sam. Oh no! No! Yeah, it's family friendly, bitches. Deal with it. So there you go, Milton. If you all want to watch the original video, the link is in the description. You know what? I think I'm just going to stay away from the SpongeBob jokes because that's just not for me. Bill has his thing, shit. So I'm going to go and take some more shows. So yeah, now then, give the video a thumbs up, leave your comments, and subscribe. I am Steve the Darkness, and I'll talk to you all next time. That is all.
So thank you, Lynch. It's going to continue stopping on Rio Ripley. I think we've seen enough. We're just gonna restart the match.
The ultra-aggressive Rhea Ripley ready for action as the opening bell rings. She's a superstar who is as relentless and ruthless as they come. And across the ring, you've got Becky Lynch, a superstar who knows all about scratching and clawing to make her way to the top of the women's division and WWE. The never say die, never back down attitude of Becky Lynch may rub some the wrong way, but it's been an integral to her success in and out of the ring. I'm sitting right here, Cole. I'm one of those people you're referring to. Changes her fortune there. Well-aimed strike. Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point. She got the shoulder up, that's all that counts. That ball just separates your shoulder and it'll be worth it. My God, DDT! Lights out. Everlock sits in. Body slam by Becky Lynch. All measured up. Drop kick to the spine. The event's coming her way now. Yeah, but too soon to be worried. Oh, just stomping down. Becky's on fire. We're going to have a hard time stopping Becky when she's doing this. She's getting clear there. She went to one line, makes its mark. Snap suplex, very effective. Look at this raw power. Basement drop kick. Becky Lynch just too fast for her. And it DDT. The Irish last kicker telling her opponents how she really feels. Suplex. Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch makes the go. You're not going to give her that easy. How in the world? Dragon Whip connects. Becky Lynch may be starting to fade here. Yeah, but too soon to be worried. Returning features clean up your face. Up in a vertical suplex. Taking all the time in the world. One rushing into the head. This is going to have a bad ending. He's got the shoulder down. This was a moment. Strike for Ruby. Tough spot to be in. The end is near. Here it comes. Rhea's got it hooked. Roll the credits. This one's done. Does Becky Lynch even know where she is? Becky's as beautiful as an Irish landscape and as tough as an Irish stick. Great reflexes. Into the right, then back on it. It's really hitting her hard. She needs to turn the tide here. And it's got it. What grace. Look over the DDT. Reversal by Becky Lynch. Don't know if it's going to work, but Becky is playing my game now. DDT. DDT. Becky Lynch. Double suplex. Here they go. Easily kicks out that one. Not even close. Hooked up. Not enough power. Side slam. She kicks it again. She found out there when we go. Slam with some attitude. What's your Becky Lynch trying to do differently at this stage to stay in this thing? She may have underestimated him. Rhea's ready here. This is a battle. I love this. Good night. And that could be all. Let's see. Lucy, second time. Not yet. Reverses. Can she take advantage? Attack for the midsection. Reversal by Becky Lynch. Suplex launched. Check it out. Unreal. And comes the man. Becky Lynch is kept her fired up. That's into the line. Oh, look at this. Good night. She looks on the way. Look at this. Spinning heartbreaker. She's got it. Destroy your face. Things have gotten worse for Becky Lynch. It'll be a minor miracle if she turns it around. She's in control.
Ride in style behind the wheel. The new 2023 Kia Soul.
Woo! To the fair.
D-Lo, hey, yeah, clutch. I'm in the clutch, we in the clutch, it's gonna be clutch. You think that we suck, you drinks on the nutty, shit is just we try not to play. Ooh, yeah, spit on my face is under disgust because we were fucking the mess, but there's nothing to discuss. I'm just being honest, I'm keeping it real.
In the clutch.
Hopefully you guys can see that, but going down quickly. What up? Wait up! This is what you do. Dub Jackson, Willie Jackson, and Mike Wilson. Oh!
The Irish last kicker showed she was game.
Jackson, John Jackson, 1% win with this. We don't have enough things on that. We don't have time. Okay, take your time. Take your time, but take your time.
Here is your winner.
Don't do it. Fine. Last.
She was better one of the two tonight. It's not so. One last figure out this segment is perfectly
So, are we gonna do this? I don't hear no pain. Feel no pain. Yeah, this is just only one. Yeah. So I will do the one chip challenge. No doubt. Have to eat one, and let's get right into it, bro.
Mike, what the fuck, bro? It's 3 a.m. Ain't nobody trying to hear that singing ass shit. That's pain. No, Mike, go to sleep before I beat your ass.
Oh, that threw me off. That definitely threw me off. Bro. Oh, come on. I got bribes in the line. Whoop his ass. I don't know, man. What you say, Ross? Nothing, man. What you said? That's some way. Nothing, bro. Let's get back to this. That's why this shit goes so far back. I don't know, man. It's kind of sucking. Man, what? It is me. That's all the studio talk.
Quit fooling and come on out. I need you to be in the commercial.
Man, no, hold on, no. Oh damn.
Well, I'm in the live stream here. Make sure to like, follow, and chat with me on YouNow for more streams just like this one. And as always, I will see all of you in the next live stream.